Happy 100th day of school! I'm so excited to do some different read alouds for you guys today as we celebrate being in first grade for 100 days. So one of the read alouds for today is Fancy Nancy, the 100th day of school. Written by Jane O'Connor. Pictures based on the art of Robin Price Glasser. Fancy Nancy, the 100th day of school. It is the 97th day of school, and I have a dilemma. That means it's a big problem. I do not know what to bring in for the 100th day. Bree put 100 feathers on a hat. It looks so elegant. That's a fancy word for pretty. Robert is bringing his stamp album. There are 100 stamps in it. Yoko's piggy bank has 100 pennies. The bank is transparent. That means you can see inside. Lionel made a ball out of 100 rubber bands. What do you think you would have brought in if you had to bring in 100 things? After school, I look all around my room. I have 39 hair clips. That is not enough. I have 57 bracelets. That is not enough. I have 84 ribbons. That is not enough. What am I going to do? Now it is the 98th day of school. More kids bring in stuff. A bag with 100 marbles, a jar with 100 jelly beans, a box with 100 crayons. I tell Mrs. Glass my dilemma. She tells me not to worry. You are very imaginative. That means you are full of good ideas. You will think of something. What do you think Fancy Nancy will think of? At home, I tell my mom my dilemma. She's making dinner. How about a poster with macaroni, she says. I do not want to hurt Mom's feelings. 3 kids have already done stuff with macaroni. Macaroni is not imaginative. Dad is doing the wash. Maybe he'll have a good idea. Dad says, I bet we have 50 pairs of socks. That makes 100. I do not want to hurt Dad's feelings, but socks are ugly. I want something imaginative and fancy. After dinner, I try to think some more. All of a sudden, I hear my sister crying. Look, my sister says. She points at her fishbowl. Goldie is her goldfish. Goldie is not moving. Uh-oh. We bury Goldie in our yard. Everyone is sad, even Frenchie. I'm so glad that dogs live a long time. We put a few pebbles from Goldie's bowl on top. I tell my sister, we will remember Goldie fondly. Fondly means with love. Do you think this will impact the 100th day of school at all? Let's keep reading. The next day, I write a poem. Goldie was gold. For a fish, she was old. She liked to swim, so she stayed slim. You can't kiss a fish, but you can miss a fish. Miss Glass liked my poem. She read it to the class. Nancy uses interesting words. Slim means thin. Her poem is in verse. It rhymes. There's her poem and Miss Glass reading the poem in class. At home, it is sad to see the empty fishbowl. Mom is about to throw out the pebbles. Then, all of a sudden, I get an imaginative idea. Stop, I say. What do you think's gonna happen? Let's find out. I wash and dry all the pebbles. They are so pretty. I count them. Yes, there are 104. I get my markers. I get a huge piece of paper. Huge is even bigger than big. I will make a poster. I spell out Goldie's name in glitter. I draw a picture of Goldie in her bowl. Then I glue on the pebbles. I let my sister help. I write on the poster, there are 100 pebbles in the fishbowl. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Today is the 100th day of school. I bring in my poster. I made it just in time. Miss Glass brings in something too. It's a cart with 100 books. She will read them all to us before school ends in June. Miss Glass is so imaginative. Do you think they could really read 100 books at school? Maybe. And that's the end of Fancy Nancy's book, The 100th Day of School. I hope you enjoyed this and you enjoy the other 100th Day of School activities we have today.